What's up, guys? It's Big Dog Beeve, and okay, last video. Well, one of the last videos you saw, of course. Hopefully you saw it. Can't say of course because I don't know if you watch all my videos or not. I hope you do. Was once again the Magwell. Damn it! What's up, guys? Big Dog Beeve back at the bench. Okay, hopefully you saw one of my last videos where I installed the new Magwell from pistolgear.com, the red anodized one that is a one-off that they made specifically for me. And the problems I was having getting the magazines to drop free when there was any rounds in the magazine whatsoever. I did a little bit of testing, and actually a full magazine, a fully loaded magazine would actually drop free, but I think that was because of the weight in the magazine at that point. But still loading one round is a bit of a problem. And by the way, real quick, you can see that I did redo the grips a little bit. Still a little chunk in there I'm not really happy about. I took some extra sand grips and put them around the Magwell so that when I grip here, I'm getting a good purchase underneath. It's not as slippery. Anyway, so what I have found, or what I have heard from somebody else, is the reason that the Magwell is not working properly is because when there's rounds in the magazine, the spring starts to get compressed. And what it does is it's changing, or it's putting pressure on the base plate here. And someone had mentioned that he was having the same problems, and what he thinks is that with that, even that little bit of pressure, these little notches here are what's getting hung up in the Magwell. So it was suggested to remove the offending problems. Now this magazine here, magazine number 9, is a brand new one I just bought. So we're just going to go ahead and take this apart real quick. And here's number 1. This is the one that you saw in the last video that had a problem. We're going to use this as our control to see if it makes any difference. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to take down these little tabs right here and just try and round them off a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I've got just a 120 grit sandpaper. I probably should be using a file, but I don't have a file. And 120 grit should be exactly what I need. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come on the inside and the top and try and just whittle this down just a little bit and smooth it out and see if that makes any difference at all. Even just a little bit that I'm taking off here. And it really makes perfect sense when you look at it and look at it really closely, is that, like I said, the spring looks like it may just be compressing this enough to cause a problem. Okay, let's just do that little bit, and let's put everything back together. Uh-oh. Oh, right here. Couldn't find the plate. Okay. I'm going to slip this back on. Okay, so let's do our control here. Let me grab a couple of snap caps. We're just going to use one. Stick it in. Okay, number 1. Okay, not dropping free. Well, until I like shake it or whatever. I mean, you know, it works that way, but that's not sufficient. Okay, here's now number 9, the one that we just rounded off a little bit. See if that makes a difference. Okay, that did not make a difference. Let us take a little bit more out. And when we come back, hopefully, I will have the answer. Alright guys, and I'm back. I'm sorry I didn't really show you the sanding and polishing, well, or at least just the sanding process. It really was going to be boring. It really was. Okay, for comparison, this is the number 1, again, right there, number 1. No sleight of hand, you can see all the little extra there. Now, here is number 9, and look at the difference now. I only took a little bit off. Let me try and put these guys side by side, and you know what, that's going to be really hard to tell, but I'm desperately trying to line these guys up. I probably should take the base plates off, but if you can look really closely, you can see that I removed just a little bit of material, maybe a 1/16 of an inch, an 1/8 of an inch. So let's give this a try. You know what, let's, I probably shouldn't be doing this with it on here, because it's going to, basically what it's going to do is it's going to scratch up the magazine, but oh well, you know what, it's a magazine. It's for a gun that's used in competition. It's going to get dropped on the ground anyway. Okay, let's go back again. Number 1 goes in, doesn't come out. Why I keep doing that? Okay, number 1 goes in, doesn't come out. Okay, I'm holding up here where you can't see. Okay, here is number 9 to show you again. No trickery. Excuse me. This is the one you can see. Took a little bit off. 1 round. Again, dummy round. That's it. That is the problem. That is what has been holding this up the whole time. Okay, so let's put the slide back on and let's do some testing real fast. Okay, close slide, mag in, drops free. Okay, empty mag, slide closed, drops free. Empty mag, slide lock, drops free. Put the snap cap back in, 1 round, again, slide lock, drops free. There's our solution. There is the solution. Now, if there is anyone out there who has an XDM 525 in 45, I don't know if this is a problem across when it comes to the 9s or the 40s. I know you can use different Magwells on there from Pistol Gear. This is the Patriot Magwell. The Patriot Magwell is only available on the 45, or excuse me, the 45 for XDM 525 can only use the Patriot Magwell, because anything else would not fit in the box. Because if I did this here, I have maybe 1/4 of an inch before I'm done with the box. So, there is your tip. If you have the Patriot Magwell on an XDM 525 and 45 ACP, there is the solution to the slide open and needing the mags to drop free while there's still rounds in it. Take a little bit off here. I took a little bit off of here, here, and just a little bit off of here. Well, I've obviously got a little bit of work to do. It's doesn't exactly take just 2 minutes. You got to make sure that you're polishing a little bit better, trying to keep things a little nice. But for anyone, again, who has this Magwell on this gun and has been having the same problems I've been having, there's your answer. Just go ahead and knock off some of the back of the base plate, and it'll then no longer completely touch these little areas up in here. So there you go. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm finally happy that I am going to be able to effectively use a Magwell on my competition gun. It's been a long road. I mean, again, going back to the original video, having to send everything back. I mean, the best thing that came out of this is that I got this Magwell as a replacement in this red color, which, you know, I think is just awesome. So I got to give pistolgear.com huge props for sticking by me and wanting to get this resolved. Alright guys, that's it. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You can always check me out on Facebook at Big Dog Beeve. Don't forget Twitter, also Big Dog Beeve. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.